Welcome to another Wise Maths and Science video. We've been asked to rationalise the denominator of 35 over root 7. So first and foremost, what we need to do if you're going to rationalise, you need to multiply this by root 7 over root 7. So look at the denominator. We need to multiply by a number which will allow us to remove the surd. So root 7 multiplied by root 7 will allow us to remove that. So therefore, you should end up getting 35 times root 7, which gives you 35 lots of root 7. And root 7 times root 7 is the same as root 49, but that can be simplified immediately over to 7. So therefore, it is asking us to write it down in its simplest form. So what we need to do, we need to cancel this down. So divide that by 7, and also divide this one by 7. So therefore, that should give you 35 divided by 7 is going to give you 5. And then 7 divided by 7 is going to give you 1. So your final answer should give you, over here, 5 lots of root 7. 5 lots of root 7. Okay, now the next question for part B, what it says, it's got root 27 minus 1 all over 2 minus root 3 can be written in the form of a plus b root 3, where a and b are integers. Work out the values of a and b. Now, what I first want to do, I want to just make a little recognition over here that root 27 can be written down as 9 times 3 under a root, and that's no different from writing it down as 3 root 3, because the square root of 9 is 3, and then you're left over with root 3, so 3 root 3. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite that down. That same question will rewrite it down over here, but instead of writing root 27, I'm going to write 3 root 3. So let's write the question down here. We'll do 3 root 3 minus 1, knowing that it's the equivalent, all over, let's go back over here, all over 2 minus root 3. Now what we have to do over here, we need to multiply through by the conjugate. Now the conjugate over here is going to be exactly the same as the denominator, but we're going to switch the signs. So you've got 2 minus root 3 over here. We are going to multiply this by 2 plus root 3 on the numerator and 2 plus root 3 the denominator. Because if you multiply by 2 plus root 3 over 2 plus root 3, that's the same as times it by 1. So it's, we haven't actually changed the expression. So it's exactly the same value. So let's go on. Let's move on then. So let's expand that out. We're going to be multiplying first up over here. 2 times 3 root 3. And that's going to give us 6 root 3. And then you're going to get 3 root 3 multiplied by the root 3, which will give us 3 multiplied by root 9 plus 3 multiplied by root 9, which is the same as 3. Then you're going to get a minus 1 times positive 2, which is going to give us a minus 2. Then minus 1 times root 3, which will give us a minus root 3. And then on the denominator, let's see if we can expand and simplify this. So you'll get 2 times 2, which is give us 4. And then positive 2 root 3, that's 2 root 3, and then you're going to get a negative 2 root 3, and then finally negative and positive is a minus. Root 3 times root 3 is root 9, so that's the same as simplified to minus 3, and then we can simplify that further. Let's go on over here. You are going to get 9 take away 2, which is going to give you 7. 9 take away 2, which is going to give you 7, plus you've got 6 root 3 take away root 3, so 6 lots of root 3 take away root 3 is going to give you plus 5 lots of root 3. And over here for the denominator, what's going to happen, you're going to end up with the 2 middle terms over here, they cancel each other out, difference of 2 squares, and then 4 take away 3 is going to give you 1, so it's all over 1. So essentially, what you're going to get, your answer is going to be 7 plus 5 root 3. Now, your A value is going to be the 7, and your B value over here, which is going to give you 5. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you benefited. Please do like, share, and subscribe, as it gives me encouragement to make more videos. Thank you, and goodbye.